Nancy, I didn't cheat on him.
Frankie saw you waking up in bed together.
The trust is gone. So I want you to go. I want you out of this house tonight.
You don't really think that Jez has done something to your cat?
He come to me kicking off about Fernando. Then the next time I see Jed, I could hear his collar jingle jangle.
Grace, I never meant to make an enemy of you.
The time for talking is over, sweetheart. Get in.
Grace, call off whatever you've got planned for Vicki, all right? I don't want her to get hurt. Vicki's gone for good. Gone where?
So, Darren's gone and I need to get back to the hospital, so I won't be coming in today.
I'm not going anywhere.
Why have you got Abe's watch?
Grace, I called you. I categorically said I didn't want Vicki hurt.
Yeah, after you categorically said you wanted to make her pay.
What have you done to her?
She went with Freddie. I was actually on my way to give her the send-off that she'd never forget when you left your message. But it doesn't matter anyway, because your big bro managed to persuade her to leave with him. What's with the face?
Banks has been on my case. We need to start laundering, show them what we can do.
Relax. Now Vicki's gone, I'm going to go all in monetising her little mates.
I asked you to leave. Why are you still here?
I've got as much right to be here as you. This is my family and it's my home.
You betrayed your family and you betrayed me all over again.
How many times? I've done nothing wrong.
Oi! Oscar's laid up in hospital, and you two are still bickering.
I'm gonna go see our son. When I get back, you better be gone.
Oh, yeah, because that'll make him feel a whole lot better, won't it?
Darren, you've got to stop doing this.
Dad, please tell me you're not believing this nonsense.
I don't know what to believe.
Look, I woke up in a bed beside Kat, okay? I don't know how I got there, but I must have just blacked out, but I didn't do anything. I wouldn't. I love Nancy and I love my family.
So you don't have any feelings for this cat?
No, she's just a mate. That's it.
Right, this mate comes down from Newcastle, befriends Frankie, and Frankie catches you in bed with her. Don't you think that sounds a wee bit crazy?
Yes. Yeah, it does sound a bit crazy, actually. Like she set me up.
Where are you going?
I'm going to save my marriage. Get that twisted woman out of my life.
Donnie, I need to talk to you about Vicki. It's urgent.
Hey, are you stopping? I could join you.
No, I can't today, Max. Sorry.
Are you all right?
Apparently, Vicki's run off with Freddie, so...
What? No.
I don't know if I believe it. Maybe I don't want to believe it. If it is true, then it was more than sex, and she's lied to me again.
No, you deserve to be treated better than that. No, I mean it. You might not think it, but you're a catch, Robbie Roscoe. Any girl would be lucky to have you.
Cheers, Max. I've got a fun, Donnie, all right?
Somebody's got that I've got a new crush twinkle in their eye. Spill before I explode with excitement.
Or combust with nosiness. Right, am I having the cheesecake or the healthy option?
Oh, come on, don't leave a girl hanging. Tell me the goss.
There is no goss. Robbie and I are just mates. Plus, I'm seeing someone. Kind of.
Max? What, anyone I know?
No.
Okay. All right, well, I've got to go to the shop spot. How about we go for a pub lunch later and you can tell me everything?
I'd like that.
Can't wait.
Oh, Lib, the guy I'm seeing, it's complicated. His family don't know about us, and I don't really know how I feel, so please, can you keep it to yourself?
Sure. But if you want my advice, stop overthinking it and choose the cheesecake.
She's innocent, you know.
Investigation's ongoing.
Here we go. One tuna toasty for our boy in blue.
Thank you, kind sir.
Look, I'm not going anywhere until you answer my questions.
If I was going to steal a dead man's watch, trust me, it'd be a gold-plated Rolex. Wouldn't be this bit of tat.
Where did you find it?
What is it to you?
Because if you know any information that's going to help Mercedes, I need to know about it.
Okay, Jez was complaining that my cat was, you know, doing his business all over the allotment. Next minute, Fernando vanishes.
Right. Jez is the most harmless guy in the village.
If you ask me, harmless Jez isn't all daffodils and daisies. He isn't, he was acting shifty. So I go to the allotment, I do some digging, and that's when I found that.
Well, he did want to take my keys back to the estate agents.
So it's obvious then. He's gone in, he's took it.
He's got no connection to Abe. Why would he do that? It doesn't make any sense.
All I know is that Jez has buried Abe's watch and now he's trying to bury the truth about my cat. I'm not having it.
But there's his mum, Martha, there.
So?
I'm going to speak to her. Do some digging in my yard.
Oh, ask about me cat.
How do you get hotter every time I see you? Okay. A little colder today.
I'm sorry, it's just... I want you.
I want you.
No. I mean, I want this to work. But in all honesty, I'm finding this long-distance thing really hard.
Right. I knew you were upset before.
The Mark Savage I knew loved this place.
Yeah, still do.
So why not get a construction job here? I mean, if it's about money or things are tight, you know I'd help you, don't you?
Hey, Max, that's really sweet, but I'm fine. Just let me get this gig in France out of the way, and then I'm all yours.
Until another job abroad comes up.
Why are you in such a dark mood today?
I'm not in a mood. I'm just sick of all this secrecy.
Max!
You know, I don't know where you are, what you're doing. I don't even know if you've got a girlfriend or a family out there.
Now you're being ridiculous.
Well, I can't help how I feel. And I feel like you're hiding something, so what is it?
It's work. I'm sorry, I have to. Mate, I'm on it. I promise I won't let you down.
What are you involved in?
I thought Vicki was moving in with you, but Grace said she's gone off with Freddie. What do you know?
Vicki was going to move in with me and Miz, but the last minute she had a change of heart. Look, I'm sorry, mate. I do think she's gone off with your brother.
Darren, I need to apologise about Nancy.
I'm here to report someone who's stalking me. Her name's Kat Omari.
Okay, we can take a statement.
She's trying to split me and Nancy up, right? She got me smashed and then made it look like I got into bed with her.
You sure that's what happened?
Well, I don't remember everything, but Frankie found us both in bed. But I'm sure I was set up.
I've got this. If this woman, Kat, does do something illegal, then give us a call.
I just told you, she's manipulating me. She's trying to turn my family against me.
Okay, we'll look into it, but we may need more to go on.
Are you having a laugh?
Darren, please.
Hey, mate, why don't we get a coffee and have a chat?
I don't want to talk to you, okay? And if you're not going to do something about it, I'll deal with it myself, yeah?
Max, put the gun down.
What are you hiding, Dodger? Or should I call you Ben?
Put the gun down and I'll explain.
I am sick of people thinking they can tell me what to do. You're going to talk. Otherwise, I'm not going to be held responsible for what I do.
I'm an undercover cop. I'm investigating a gang with connections to this place.
Undercover? You were on the run for pushing your brother off a roof.
You know I was covering for Nico. I know it sounds crazy, but Max, I fell in with some really bad people when I went into hiding. I was desperate, so I did some driving for them. But the more time I spent in that world, the more I realised that that isn't who I am. So I went to the police and I told them everything. I was desperate to turn my life around, so I joined the force. And it took time, and I worked my backside off. But they were impressed by me, so they decided to use my past to their advantage.
And they sent you on a mission to this village, where you know everybody.
The case started down south.
And?
The group that I'm investigating, they're involved in exploitation. They have links to the gang that your dad used to head up.
So that's why you're asking me questions about my family when we first met up? About how my dad died?
Max.
We didn't run into each other accidentally, did we? You targeted me for information.
Yes, at first, yes. But once I got to spend time with you, like properly hang out with you, I fell in love with you all over again.
This gang. What do you do for them?
I deliver things.
What do you mean by things?
People. None of that matters, Max. All that matters is that I love you and I want to be with you. And that is all that you need to know.
No. All I know is that every guy I've ever been with has lied to me, and I thought you were different.
Max, we can figure this out.
No, we can't.
Max, you can't tell anyone what I told you. You'll put both our lives in danger, Max, please. Promise me!
Here you go. Thank you for bringing me home.
It's all right. That's what neighbours are for.
You know, it's taken a while for me to get used to living here, but I couldn't be happier now.
And is Jez happy?
Oh, yes, he loves the place. And he loves your handsome John Paul. Oh, how's Mercedes? You must have all had such a hard time.
Yeah, it's been devastating. And the worst part is, if I hadn't got with Abe, then she wouldn't have ended up in this mess.
You mustn't blame yourself for other people's actions. I mean, I beat myself up all the time for things my son has done.
You mean Patrick?
Yes. Yes. And thankfully, I have Jeremy to take care of me. The boy's an angel.
Oh, hello.
Hiya.
I know we're expecting company. I'd have dressed for the occasion.
Your mum just got a bit lost in the village.
Cleo took care of me, so I've brought her home for a thank you chamomile.
Well, thank you for looking out for her. Very thoughtful of you.
I can't wait any longer. Have you asked him or not?
Ask me what?
Where's my Fernando? And why have you buried Abe's watch at the allotment?
Philip. Hi, babe. Got us some Coke and Negronis. Hey, what's up?
The guy I was seeing, I've ended it.
What, why?
I found a fake ID in his glove compartment.
He's under 18?
What? No. He's an undercover cop. He said he's investigating some exploitation network that's operating locally. All this time, I thought we were getting closer, but he's just been drilling me for information about the case.
Max, this is crazy. Kinda hot.
Why can't I find a normal cloak lid?
Oh, darling. Come on. Hey, come and have a drink.
Yeah.
There you go.
You don't seriously think I stole a dead man's watch and then buried it on my allotment?
You might fool everybody else with your hippy-dippy Gardener of the Year act, but you don't fool me.
Coming from an ex-con.
What, I'm what? I'm a chef de partie in a top restaurant now. What are you?
Please.
You're a jobless weirdo.
I didn't take the watch.
Jeremy, you haven't done it again, have you?
Done what again?
Nothing. It's personal. I really don't want to talk about it, okay?
What's in here, eh? Hey, the cat.
Hey!
Ste, just...
I want my cat. I'm getting my mother. You need to leave. What have you done with that? Enough! Get out!
We're not done.
We have 500 grand in cash to launder for banks, and you decide to buy a designer handbag.
Actually, I bought a group full of them. So, whilst I keep an eye on our latest investment, why don't you go and start unloading, yeah?
I could get used to this.
Frankie,
Look, if this is about my dad, don't. I'm already over it.
are you sure? I mean, are you and me all right?
Of course we are. It's not your fault my sleazy dad jumped into bed with you.
Right. I want a word with you now. In private.
Well, she's not going anywhere.
Frankie, you don't understand this woman. She's some kind of stalker, okay? She's using you to get at me to destroy my life.
Darren, please.
But why are you doing this to me, eh?
Doing what?
Come on, let's just go. Let's have a chat.
Can you just leave it? Frankie, it's all right.
No, it's not all right, actually. Come on.
Oh! What's wrong with you? What do you think you're doing?
I didn't mean to hurt you.
Just get out of here!
I'm so sorry.
Everything all right?
You know, sometimes I wonder if you're actively trying to get me sent to prison.
Look, I'm sorry for speaking out of turn, but you promised me that you wouldn't lose your temper again, and now Abe.
I didn't have a choice. You told him too much.
You know what your granny used to say? Bad habits are like comfortable beds. Easy to get into, but very hard to get out of. Jeremy, when we were in Meadow Holt, this was all manageable. But not here. This village is very small. People see things and they talk.
We'll be fine if you mind what comes out of your mouth.
So long as Ste Hay keeps out of our business.
That man is insufferable. Needs to be taught a lesson.
Have you not listened to anything I've just said? You've got to promise me that there are no more mishaps.
Okay, Scout's honour. And don't worry about Ste. More than one way to skin a cat.
Hey. Nancy and I have been talking. Right?
I'm not going to forgive you, but you're right. Oscar doesn't need any more stress right now. So, you can stay until he gets better.
Nancy, I'm not going to stop till you realise I'm telling the truth.
Hi.
Hi. If this is about Oscar, he's still recovering and he's not in any fit state to be interviewed.
No, it's Darren we've come to see. A Miss Cat O'Mara has taken out a non-molestation order against you.
What?
Darren Osborne, you're under arrest on suspicion of assault. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence.
But I didn't do anything.
Question something which you'll later rely on in court.
Nancy.
Anything you do say...
Nancy, nothing happened, all right?
Right, hang on. You want to give me a saddle-stitched, quilted leather designer handbag for free?
Yeah. Look, you shouldn't have been caught up in what happened yesterday. And I shouldn't have snapped at you, I'm sorry.
Grace, look, it's gorgeous, but I can't accept it.
No, please. All right, I'm turning over a new leaf. I'm starting a legit business. I mean, you can help me flog them off if you want.
You don't need my help.
Maybe. But since the love of my life turned out to be a fake, I could really do with a wing woman right now. What do you say?
Go on, count me in. And thank you.
I'll call you.
Yeah.
What are you up to?
I had a phone call from Banks saying that we've got a mole. And apparently, Maxine is seeing him.
So what do we do?
Well, there's only one thing we can do. We convince Maxine that me and her are BFFs, then she tells me who he is, and we get rid of him.